Welcome back, lords and ladies, as we are back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. Last mission went a bit weird. We were supposed to do a surveillance job and we ended up killing a bunch of people. So yes. Not great. Hello again, Mon Fräulein. What can I do for you? How's Alex doing? This is the news, okay. Okay. Let's see if he has any new stuff to say. Lucian looks mostly recovered from whatever happened the other day. A few butterfly stitches keep closed, laceration on his face, and his damaged prosthetic looks to be functioning normally once again. And what brings you around today? I wanted to talk to you what happened the other day, you say. The old shoulder growls, but gives you physical handicaps, and if his injuries is how he makes for an intimidating figure. Troll's size notwithstanding, hang my hoop, I'm no child woman, I'm not helpless, and even if I was, I would leave me to whatever fate I've earned. Who was it, you say? Someone who heard of an unfounded rumour about me joining up with Orc. Presumed a favourite polyclub amongst us, trogs. Maybe he was a humanist, or maybe another Flux fanatic who thought the balance of power would be upset by me joining up with Orc. I don't know, and I don't care. I just wanted to be left alone. Will they be back, you say? Not if they know what's good for them. Last time they caught me alone, taking a shortcut for an ally, I didn't make that mistake again. I'll stick close to home and close to Samuel and his people. They won't shy away from a fight. What did they want? He wanted to dissuade me from leading my voice or experience to any pro-metahuman parties. I tried to talk him down, tried to explain my fighting days are done, but he wouldn't believe me. Bastard made a liar of me when I beat him with my crutch. Alright, see you later then. I'd like to hear more about your part in the Euro Wars. Lion sighs, his weighing eyes settling on a creaking legs. Problem with tiny communities like the Bazaar is that you can't escape who you are. Fine. You want to know? Here, I tell it. The old troll leans heavily on his crutch and takes a steady branch. I was a colonel in the Finnish army during the First Euro War. The Jaeger Brigade was mine. For decades we used ATVs, Norsu, and bandwagons, mostly slow lumbering things, but built for the snows of Lapland. I was one who changed all that, moving us all over to T-birds. I made us fast and nimble. The Russians were still slow, and though they had us outnumbered and outgunned, we could run circles around them. I'm not sure when, or I'm not sure who, but the comparison was made to Rommel. The Arctic Fox followed soon after, but I didn't celebrate the title. Far too many young soldiers died under my command of the Arctic Fox. This is where some asked me to fight, and this is why some asked me to fight, and this is why I refuse. I won't take up any more of your time. So basically, he's it's as we think, like basically a war veteran that doesn't want to fight for anyone. Okay. The ghost stares blankly into vacant sky. She's still spotting a black eye, and there's fresh tears on her cheeks, but you don't seem to notice them. You don't look too good, you say as you kneel down next to her. It doesn't matter how I look out here, only how I look in there. Kim touches a skinny finger to her temple. She then lowers her gaze from the heavens in regard to her eyes, slowly showing slightly more clarity than before. Been thinking, remembering, wondering. Do you want to talk about the black eye now, you ask? But Zad said not to. He said I might get hurt again. Did he do that to you, you ask? What? No, of course not. Zack wouldn't hurt a fly. But the man who did this knew Zack. He said they used to work together before he came to the Bazaar. But he said he wasn't allowed to stay because of Monica. She said he was bad for the Bazaar, and the man didn't like that. Now he wants to come back. He wants to be the new Zack. He told me he had better stuff. Let me try it. But then she touched his finger to a black eye. He said to tell Zack that he was coming back to take what was his. If Monica kept him out, it was for a good reason, you mutter. If you say so. Is there something... So what have you been thinking about, you ask? Kim hugs herself tightly around her midsection, drawing herself in and doing impossible of making herself even thinner. I'm not sure I want to talk about it. I only ever talked about it with Monica. Anything you could say to her, you can say to me. I'm here to listen, just like Monica was, you say. Okay, she takes a deep breath to ready herself and bites the lip as her eyes search the unseen. Monica said I would forget. She thought the Sims might help. In here I'm strong. I never have to lose anyone. But then I came back out here where children play in the street I remember, where I see Dr. Ellisbell and I remember. He was mad at me for losing her, but now I don't know if he even remembers. He looks right through me, but I did what he told me. I saw him every month. I took the medicine. I got as much food as I could, but he said it wasn't enough, that I would never be. Monica said a mother is always a mother, even when her baby dies inside her. She said she would go to heaven. I'm sure they're up there together, you say. Monica will take care of her. Yeah, man, that's grim. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk to Lucky Strike. Hey, didn't mean to be rude, but this is my off time. I intend to spend it smoking and drinking myself into a stupor, not asking. You see ways your way. If you want to chat later, we'll chat. For now, give me some breathing room. Okay. So she hasn't got new dialogue. Okay. Let's go and see the dock. And then we'll talk to the dealer in case the dealer is basically causing issues. Radio. Welcome back. Exchanged the net purchase order. I had a piece of hardware septic and you installed it for me. Takes a purchase order from your hand and scans it. Oh yes, this arrived this morning. I can certainly install it for you, but it won't be cheap. But I already owe the cyberware. Why should I have to... Shouldn't that entitle me to a discount or something? No, seeing your expression, he continues, look, we're talking about neurosurgery here. It's risky, delicate work, a damn sight more difficult than stomping out a chip. Okay. So... what did we pick up? There we go. Processor that boosts based, yeah. So we need to get that as $2,000, and we need to basically get probably the induction data jack to put it into our hand. The head one is okay, but if we want to have this, it's going to have to take the place of it. Right. So we need to get paid. Okay, let's go talk to Zach. What's the deal with your special concoctions? Flask grins, broadens even further. His mouth is disturbingly large. This is the real deal, chummer. A priority blend designed to deliver you by yours truly. Pharmaceutical grade kamikaze cut with genuine spirit residue from tear, and as we mix with my secret blend of herbs and spices. You want to get high, buy some Nova Coke and throw yourself at a party. But if you want to soar, you get yourself some flash. Okay. I'm going to see if... we've done the diagram with him before. So I heard. Right, so nothing's changed. Just let's... okay, so now he hasn't got anything interesting to say. Rightio. Okay. Just checking with all the NPCs to see if they have anything new to say. If not, they'll just hit up the missions. Okay, because this game runs on dialogue options. As you approach the counter, you find Absinthe counting a bundle of antique paper money in the tills. He doesn't bother to look up. Black Knight, pleasure as always. What can I do for you? Looking to buy some magic. Then you come to talk to Algernon. He's just around the corner. Right here. I have some questions if you don't mind. Okay, no, so basically that's nothing new there. I'm just hitting up all the options. Since, like, in this game, in my experience, if you don't talk to people, their stories don't get pushed along. Right, he offers you a smile, a little bit busy right now. Okay, so we tied everything up. Okay. Welcome back, and my congratulations, job well done. If you wanted us here dead, you could have just said so. I'd have taken the job either way. Nods thoughtfully. Good to know, but the purpose of this test is to gauge your adaptability. We need to know if you'd be willing to do what we tell you to do, regardless of your personal feelings on the matter, and we need to know that you roll with the punches if the circumstances change mid-run. Many of our colleagues in the Shadow community have overinflated egos. They let their personal feelings interfere with their work. My organisation needs to know that you will see the tasks that we assign you through, no matter what. You stay silent. The true purpose of the run was Our true purpose of the run that you just went on was to test your willingness to adopt a change. You're still being tested, by the way. If you work for an organisation, you may be asked to do things that you find morally troubling. Sometimes it might even appear that we are lying to you, but we can take comfort in knowing that everything that we request of you is ultimately for the greater good. After what happened tonight, how can you expect me to believe that? Look, I don't care what your organisation's master plan is, but as the fairest as you want, as long as I get paid, I do the work. I don't support that. I don't suppose that what you're asking is too different from what I do every day for my corporate clients. What is the greater good? Define it for me. You can't see the big picture. I can't either. I am, again, just a mouthpiece. The only ones who know my organisation's ultimate ends are its ruling council, and they aren't in the practice of sharing information with their hirelings. But know that there are some of the most intelligent men on the planet, and they place a high priority on social order and stability, and those are good things by anyone's standards. So, he stares you in the eyes. What do you think of all of that? Every client I've ever worked for has kept secrets. I don't see how this is any different. I don't like being kept in the dark, but if you pay as well as you say you do, I can't overlook it. You're looking for a minus goon. I came to the wrong guy. I think you're better going to hell out of my keys. I don't want to see you again, do you hear? Well, the thing is that in the Shadowrun universe, like, this is like what he's doing isn't like PC, as it were. It's not the thing that you do all the time, but a lot of organizations has secrets. Even our own organisation has secrets. So every client I've worked for has kept secrets. I don't see why this is any different. After a brief pause, he nods and reaches forward and places a credit stick in your hand. Congratulations, you have passed your audition. Welcome to the payroll. That's what happens now, you say. Now we part ways. Don't worry, I'll call you when your service is needed. He taps a neatly trimmed fingernail against the earpiece of his comlink. When I contact you with a new task, the choice whether you take it is to leave it up to you is yours. If you take it, return here and I'll pay you a fair sum for the services. If you leave, well, there are some in my organisation who will be quite unhappy. I can't promise that I'll always be able to accept every job that you offer me, you say. Understandable, but I'd be strongly advised compliance whenever possible. There are always some margin for exonerating circumstances. We have nothing of not understanding, but abusing that margin would be unwise. Durr glances at PDA. High-end model instant with platinum. And with that, I'm afraid I must bid you good day. Go now, I'll be in touch. Yeah. Right, Altug, I sent a man named Kurin to talk to you. I told him you could have access to your data taps. Grace and I, but you did you? A bit presumptuous of you, is it not? Corinne and his gang have been hijacking shipments bound for bazaar, so we made an arrangement. He listens to your taps, they leave our goods alone and steal from our enemies. Everybody wins. I see. Well, that sounds like a tidy little arrangement you made there, Effindim. The kind of arrangement I might make myself last. The kind of arrangement Monica might have made. I will honour your promise then. Corinne and his gang shall have access to my data tapes, save for those that listen to our bazaar itself. Not that such exist, mind you. No, of course not. Now then, anything else I can do for you? Just killing time. Right. I feel that we've gotten better. I don't like the fact that he's basically treating us like a slave. But at the end of the day, Shadowrunners are basically just mercenaries, so we didn't have much choice in the matter, and money is money. And I'm starting to burn through supplies. I'm just having a quick sip of water. See if there's anything worth saying about the last mission. Any thoughts on the last run that you'd like to share? Nah, nothing you haven't already talked about. Have you ever heard of an organization called the Lodge? I think I heard something about a capital L Lodge, yeah. There was some chatter on a BBS that I used to hang out with a few years ago, Brow Frozen Concentration. It's a magical thing, I think, sort of a boogeyman for conspiracy theorists. Interesting. Do you know anything else? Not really, no. Conspiracy theories aren't really my thing. I prefer to keep my eye on what's ahead of me. Besides, most of that stuff is bull anyway. On the whole, people are too good, disorganized and selfish to make a global conspiracy network. Anyway, that's all I know, East Frogs. Don't think of anything to worry about. Besides, with the whole dragon thing, we've got enough on our plates already. Talk to you later, Blitz. So basically, they're the equivalent of the Illuminati, then. Right. Pet the dog, because we always need to pet the dog. Right. Nothing more to say, boss. Okay. Right. Right, so nothing new. No new messages. Access BBS. Okay, nothing back. Sold safe house data. So we didn't get much for that, but we got a bit. Search for BBS for relevant keywords. Okay. Okay. So we need about 3,000 new yen for what I want to do with the augments. So yeah, not great. Took the U-bar to the laboratory complex. Right. Radio. Some of the team have travelled to the laboratory complex. Can't take the dog, which is always good because I would hate to lose the dog. I'm not going to waste my money hiring people I can't use. Well, no point hiring people that, cost me money. I'd just rather use the free people. Okay. Yeah, my supplies are starting to get a wee bit low. Right, your client has hired you to tie up loose ends at the side of a bot to cloak and dagger operation. One of the operatives from the failed mission has been captured by knight-errant security forces, and it's only a matter of time before he talks. Your job is simple: kick in the door, find the operative, and put a bullet in his gut before we can spill it. Okie dokie. Right. I used up, let's see. Yeah, I used up some of the stuff I had, which was unfortunate. I can't throw worth a dang, so I'm going to grab a couple of medkits. Yeah, well, I don't need tons, but I'll grab a medkit and a combat drone healer. She's fine. You grab a medkit. And you can grab a medkit as well in case we need to do healing. She still can't. I sold the pistol anyway, so I'm okay with the stuff that she's carrying. Okay. Alright, we've got unspent karma. I'm going to save it. I mean, to be honest, we could have, if we invest enough money, we can get another weapon slot, which would give us another drone. But at the end of the day, it's one of these things, isn't it? Which is that I don't know. We could get our ESP up. Increases your power of the decker's expert systems programming the Matrix. ASP control would probably be good. It's either that or we put it into combat. Actually, I will get my ESP up. Just because increases your power of the decking expert systems organization. Basically, it's what I use in the Matrix. Having better ESP control is better for the programs. So something like that would probably be good. Then the rest we can just start putting into this. I mean, once I get the decker build, like the augmented, so I'm going to put my charisma. Once we get the charisma to 6, we don't need it much higher, I don't think. Right, the reception area of the lab looks normal enough. The synth leather couches were obviously designed more for appearance than for comfort, and the blue steel walls are gently illuminated with energy, affecting recessed lighting. All in all, it's a perfect example of typical corporate design sensibility: bland, generic, and safe. An overturned house plan is the only sign that something might be amiss in the lab ahead. You ready for this, boss? According to what Herr Fuchin told us, this entire company is going to be crawling with high security. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Been itching for a stand-up fight. Let's do it. I couldn't care less about the fight. I just want the paycheck. We can handle it. Get ready, people. Okay. Let's go. And I just realised we're in I should not have done that. Okay. Like, shotgun. Get a door open. And you're next to it, right. I need to get to the network to hack. So, how are we going to do this? Gun buddy of mine. You can shoot him. Take him out. You can shoot him. Then you can dive into the room to get to the access point. Oh, I got badly messed up with that. Okay, claws it is. You would have cast a heal right now, Sunshine. That really hurt my my drone. I don't like that. Right, target is marked. More people are coming in. Okay. Right, I need to get to there. Now, we could do this. Which really messes them up. Followed by, let's see. Yeah, that was a do. I'm in a bad position here, so I'm going to move up. Two misses in a row. That's really bad. Little gun drone. It's all on you, buddy. AP stun is annoying. Let's throw one of these at him. Oh, I can't do anything because the gun drone's out. Good point. That sucks. Let's blast him with the shotgun then. Right. Little gun drone buddy, up you come. First things first. So I need to park you right next to me. Okay. First things first. You're gonna watch this door. You're gonna watch this door. You're gonna reload. Okay. I'm gonna hack the system. You're gonna take all the available stuff. Continue to watch, please. Okay. Okay, first things first, we're going to drop this down a bit. Come on, why isn't it working? Oh, probably because I need to move. Okay, that's done. Get here. And I missed. Of course I did. Okay. That's dead. Okay. Keep your guard up. Here they come. Right, that's done, and we need to push up to the next target. Okay. Okay, that's bad. Because we just got riddled. I thought I was in cover. Man. I've been knocked out of the network. Okay, that's really bad. Okay. So. Shoot her in the head. Knock that person out. Okay, I'm up. Let's try getting in again. Use a basic medikit on her. Okay. First things first, we are going to hit that with that. Then we are going to hit that with this. Drop the alert level down. Okay. I've got 2 action points left. So we gotta do this. Okay. Reload. They've all been coming through that doorway. So. Another one of those. And now we have to run. Really? Okay. Right. Gotta drop one of these on this. And then I'm gonna fall back behind cover. Okay, the game seems to have... Okay, yeah, the game seems to have crashed. I think I broke the system. That is unfortunate. Okay, where did it autosave? We might have to Problem is I don't know where the autosave. I think the autosave was... Let's try the autosave. Okay, so back at the beginning of the mission anyway. Good to know. Right. take that. Since there's so many enemies, I will take a second repair kit. Rightio. You take a med kit. And everyone take med kits. Confirm. Okay. Get ready. Get the ESP up. Okay, so we basically know how this works. We know where it is. What I'll do is I'll put a cut in here, just so that you don't have to see me. We'll get back to where we were, and I'll see you all in a second. And we're back, folks. So, let's fall back. We know enemies are going to turn up sooner than later, so... And then we're going to hold attack over here. Still up. The poison effects would kill it. So let's make a run for it. And hack the signal. Right. Then it is time to leave. Okay. So we've got the security cameras online. Interesting. Let's get out. Okie dokie. First things first. Let's start pushing up. There's a corpse, and there's 4 people in that room. Locked doors. Tons of people. And the objective. And gun turrets. Fantastic. Okay. Well, let's not keep people waiting. Let's go. In case anybody comes out of this room. Okay. Let's push up this way. I mean, we could come through the ventilation shaft here by the looks of it. Just pop out there and come trundling along. And pop out there and flank them. Come outside of this way, we still have a line-up shot. Which is good enough for me. Okay. Little gun buddy. Front and center. Okay. Let's go. The body on the table looks like the janitor's chest and stomach have been opened, but brutally torn open. Okay, so that's probably the person we're trying to find, or someone they've been interrogating to get hold of. Okay, maybe he was on the contacts. Let's push up. Okay. How does the inventory look? He can take an item, she can take an item. Okay. Body strength and willpower. Send it to the stash. Okay, I should have really gotten someone else to pick it up. Didn't think about that. Okay. Of course, he's going to be on a power center, which sucks. Because once we kick the door down, everything's going to get really nasty in here. Okay. So we need to stack up. So once we kick this door in and go, the mage has to go. So. So we need to shoot this mage, like, dead. Like, this mage had to have died yesterday. That's not great. Get to here. Would you power up his spells? We can't hit. Man, there's not a lot of cover here. You might just have to bite the bullet and go for it, because we need to shoot this mage. So look at this. What happened to him? Right, so now we see it? Okay. Shoot the mage in the head. Because they're going to chuck grenades at us like you wouldn't believe. Yeah. That person is pushing. Oh, he's brave. Well, first things first. Heal up some of your damage. We'll drop the Dragon Slayer totem on everyone. Get your claws out. Right. Oh, we missed with that, really? Okay. Guys, could you not, like, miss? That would be great. Okay. AP stun is annoying. Attack robot. You have failed me. Oh, 'cause it took away Yeah, of course it does, 'cause it takes away AP. Right. Move up to here. Push them back, and we can throw a grenade if he doesn't drop dead in the next 2 seconds. You on your feet again, mate? Good. Kill that person would be great, if you don't mind. And little gun drone can scramble down here. Miss, because that's all we seem to do these days. Stun lock those two. Still managed to hit one of them. They're sending more people in. First things first. Heal yourself, Sunshine. And then we'll do that to reduce damage. You being here is not something that I want to deal with right now. Missed, you failed me. I don't think I got anything that I can use. That person's out of it. Really? Take that. You can get to cover. Man! Cannot catch a break today. Okay. Right, so he got flanked. Crit hit for that person. You're going to continue pushing. Little gun drone. Man, stop getting shot. It's embarrassing. Okay, claw time. Right. You missed. You have failed me for the last time. Okay. So we need to get over here. And heal you up. Because you are bleeding like a pig. More people come charging in. Right. We'll deal with this round and then we'll save, folks. I think that's the best play we've got. So they're standing in the open. Nice hit. Missed. Missed. Dietrich, don't fail me now. Will you stop getting shot, man? Okay. That was not effective as I had hoped. Right. So that's everyone. So that's everyone in the main bit of the lab. How are you looking health-wise? He's not looking great. Man, that was a nasty fight. Just couldn't roll. At least we had some cover. If we'd come through this doorway, we'd have been absolutely shredded. I wouldn't have liked to have fought that fight with a mage running about, but we killed the mage anyway. I'm going to put a quick save in, folks. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you were subscribed, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, or leave a comment in the comment section, and I shall get back in contact with you. And I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.